Welcome everyone back to Beyond Our Universe Tarot. Today we are going to be looking at some collective messages that Spirit has specifically in store for you. Before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy. All right, I love to do that before I do any type of energetic readings. Actually, these bells are from my grandparents. They're pretty old, and the energy and the resonance that comes from it, I just absolutely love. But today we're going to be looking at some messages from Spirit that's directly for you. I know a lot of you guys have probably been going through it. We just came out of a Mercury retrograde. We've got all this stuff going on in the country and around the world. So my prayers are to everyone who is out there, who is listening. So let's go ahead and get ready to get started. We're going to take a look at several decks today to see what messages come out from Spirit. We're going to get some collective messages. All right, before we get started, we just ask that Spirit, Lord, we just ask that you please be with us today. Provide us with messages from the highest of sources, from love and with the greatest of humility. And please let us receive messages that will help others out here that truly, truly need it. From the highest of good of all, we thank you. Let it be. So be it. Yes, yes. All right, so let's take a quick look here and see what messages we have for you today. I'm feeling a big blessing for a lot of you, those out there. I feel like there are some of you that have been really earnestly praying. You've been asking for a prayer to be answered. You've been asking for assistance in a certain particular situation. So we are going to take a look here and see what messages come out. Okay, Spirit, please show us what are some things that some of you guys are dealing with out there. Okay. I feel a big blessing is coming. Ooh, okay. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords. All right, so we're going to start off with this card. The Ace of Swords is about mental clarity. It's also about courage and mental power. All right, so some of you have been dealing with a lot of worrying lately. I am sensing that I'm very empathic and intuitive. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm also a traditional tarot reader, but I'm also very intuitive and empathic. And I feel a lot of you are really, really worried about things that are going on right now, things that are transpiring. It feels like your mind is on overload right now. You've been going through a lot of things. A situation has you worried. A situation has you feeling plagued in the mind. So Spirit is confirming that a lot of things that you guys are experiencing right now are within our minds, okay? So we have to really be careful about what we intake every day. Watching the news, it can be very depressing. It can feel very defeating. It can feel like you're in a place of a sunken place where it's very difficult for you to get out. Some of you may also be dealing with a lot of depression as well. I'm seeing some of you actually for the first time or have went to the doctor and have gotten depression or antidepressant meds. Wow, I'm feeling that, I'm sensing that. Like it's the first time for some of you. Some of you may be thinking about switching meds or getting on to something different. Some of you may be taking the more holistic route and maybe taking saffron or B6 or B vitamins to help lift up your mood. Always, of course, check with your doctor, to make sure that it's the right thing for you to do. But I do see some of you actually going through that. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's very understandable in the times that we're experiencing now. Okay, so just know that you are not alone. So some of you are going to be receiving mental clarity about a situation. Okay, maybe there was something that you didn't understand, or you just couldn't see it coming, and it all of a sudden the situation just happened to you and it just caught you off guard. I'm sensing some of you having that aha moment. Okay, this is what I need to do to correct this situation. So if you're not sure about what to do in a certain particular situation, just know that Spirit is going to give you mental clarity and also courage to be able to deal with whatever situation it is that you are experiencing, okay? All right, so we have the Page of Cups here. All right, so Spirit is saying that this is a time, this is a card of love arrival or news of love, but it can also be a card of intuition. So please make sure that you are listening to your intuition, whatever nudges or feelings that you get in your gut, that you're really taking account of that, and that you're not just brushing it off to the side, because whatever it is that you're worried about here, your intuition can really help you with this, okay? This can also signify creativity. So if you're looking for a creative way to maybe get yourself out of a situation, Spirit can give that to you. Or also it can just give you dreams or visions that you might be experiencing. That can also happen to you as well. But it's okay to feel your feelings. That's what Spirit just whispered to me. It's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to think about your problems, but try not to stay in your problems. Try not to allow your problems to overtake your mind, because once that happens, it can take you to a deeper, darker place, and that's not what Spirit is wanting. That's not where they're wanting you to go. So please be mindful of your thoughts. Okay, but you will be receiving mental clarity about a situation. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We have the Devil card. Okay, so some of you could be in toxic relationships or dealing with toxic people. I'm sensing a lot of you are dealing with toxic people in your workplace. Okay? People that tell lies, that are not honest, that don't have the best of intentions towards you. Okay, I'm seeing that here with the Devil card. You could also be dealing with someone that is dealing with addictions. Okay, or you yourself could be dealing with addictions. Maybe you're dealing with coping mechanisms, drinking, or, taking substances or sex. There could be multiple things that you're doing to soothe your pain or to numb your pain. Okay, so Spirit is aware of that. Okay, you don't have, just remember that this is temporary. Whatever it is that you're going through, this is not going to last forever. So please be mindful of how you cope with the situation, because how you cope with the situation can have long-term consequences. Okay, so just make sure that you're trying to cope with things the best way that you can. And also be aware of negative traits or toxic thinking that can be affecting you as well here with this Devil card. Okay, wow. So it's a lot of things going on here. All right, so we're going to take a look at some more messages here. Interesting. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'm feeling it big time with you guys. Just know that you're not alone. I'm really feeling like some of you may have contemplated unaliving yourself, or don't do that. Please make sure that you talk to somebody or you get help. Okay? Make sure that you get help, because this is a very, very difficult time as we're transitioning ages here. We're going from the Piscean age to Aquarius. A lot of things are shifting and changing. Okay. So, some of you, we have the power couple here. It may be good for you to team up with someone or try to get someone that you can talk to here. I think that this would be very beneficial. This is definitely a message from Spirit to assist you, to help you. So anybody that you can talk to, whether it's your mom, your dad, a sister, a brother, a friend, a coworker, someone that you trust, or a professional that you can talk to about your particular situation. You need to get it out. You can also talk to me. I do personal readings. I have a website, www.beyondouruniversetarot.com, where I do personal readings. Please check me out there. All right, so you also need to set up boundaries. Boundaries are very important for you. Some of you guys are not setting up boundaries. You're allowing people to talk to you any kind of way. You're putting up with BS from people. You're not setting your foot down. You're not telling people how you truly feel about something. If you don't like something or if something's bothering you, you're not really expressing that. And Spirit says you need to get that out. You need to set clear and firm boundaries. Okay, some of you may be dealing with toxic families. Some of you are dealing with toxic co-workers, and it's time for you to set boundaries. This is going to help you. Like I said, you're going to get mental clarity here from the beginning to be able to assist you with this. So if you're not sure about how to handle it, pray to your angels and ask them to give you an idea, and they will. Okay? All right, so we have green flags here. So healthy effort, clear communications, actions match words, safe to lean in. Yes, the Spirit has just confirmed that for us, that it's safe, it's okay. You have the green light to talk to somebody. This is necessary for your spirit, necessary for your soul. And if you have no one to talk to, it's perfectly fine to get you a journal and journal out your feelings, or write down exactly what it is that you're dealing with, or express how you're feeling through poetry, or through writing. Okay, that could be very cathartic for you. Okay, that could be very cathartic for some of you. Some of you are writers and poets. It's not, of course, it's not something that you may be doing for a living. But I feel like you have a way with words, especially if you are a life path 3, or if you're a Pisces, Sagittarius. Some of you may write songs, you may write lyrics, or you just may enjoy poetry. That might be something that you enjoy, or reading books, writing books, authors. Now is the time to let your frustrations, your problems, your issues, talk about them, because that's a healthy way of getting things out. Some of you, I am getting Archangel Gabriel wants to work with you. I'm going to put out some videos about that, about how to work with the archangels, because the archangels are here to help you. You know, God has sent his angels here to help us with various different issues. And Archangel Gabriel is an archangel that deals directly with communication. So he's excellent in, helping you express yourself, or to understand something, or for you to receive a message that you need to receive. He's also really good with psychics and people, creatives, artists, anyone that has a message that they want to convey or express. He's really good and clear about helping you get that message across. Okay, so we have the Spirit card, Layla. Okay, I'm going to read that to you. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. All right, everyone. So Spirit is saying that you may need to spend some time alone. Okay? You may need to spend some time in meditation. Whatever it is that you can do. If you're a very busy person and you have small children, or children that that you have to take care of, and you just don't really have a lot of time to be alone, you could do this while you're in the car going to work, or coming out from work, or maybe while you're in the bathtub for 5 or 10 minutes. Talk to your angels. Tell them what your needs are. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you need, what you want them to hear. They are there to help you. Okay, that's what an angel is. They are messengers. They are messengers for the Creator to assist you and to help you. Okay. You need to take some time away. That's very important. Again, to help you get mental clarity. Okay, sometimes when we're crowded or bombarded with too many things, or we're around too many people, especially if you're very empathic, that's very difficult for messages to come in, for you to receive them, understand them, because you're not able to do it. You just don't have the clear pathway to receive that message. Or you may be too distracted to receive that message. Okay. All right, so we have the card of Azure. So I'm going to read this to you. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Okay, so some of you have been trying to force things to happen. Maybe you've been trying to take action, and it just hasn't worked out for you, or the outcome has not been the outcome that you desired. The good thing of it is we are in 2026, which is the year of the magician. And with the year of the magician, basically what that means is that it's a time for transformation and manifestation. So the actions that we take and the thoughts that we think can bring us closer to a dream, or it can take us farther away from a dream. So we have to be very conscientious about what we think about, because as the Bible says, and I don't have to necessarily quote the Bible. I know some of you may not be religious, but I do like a lot of the quotes and things that come from it. It talks about a man thinketh, what a man thinketh, so is he. And it's true. If we think well of ourselves, if we think positive about things, of course we know everything is not going to always work out, but it will have a much better outcome than it would be if we had a negative thought, or we were thinking negatively about a situation. It's like law of attraction, how we can attract certain circumstances and situations to come to us. So it's very important what we put in our mind. Our mind can either be a garbage can where we just toss trash in it, or it can be a garden where we grow and we cultivate beautiful things. So that's why it's so important to really think about what we want and what we want to happen in our lives. All right, so I'm going to take a look and see what blessings are coming your way in just a few minutes here. But let me see what other messages Spirit has for you. I'm so happy to share this with you because I feel like it's so needed. We're dealing with such toxic times around us. People are scared to death, worried. We're going to be fine, you guys. It gets darkest before it gets dawn. You got to hang in there. You got to hang in there. I've always told everyone that's watched this show, it's going to get bad, but before it gets better, it's going to get to its lowest point. But you've got to keep yourself spiritual, and you've got to keep yourself positive as much as you can, because the enemy wants us down big time, wants us to give up. Okay, we have the Six of Ariel. So material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So this is the same thing as Six of Pentacles in regular tarot. So basically what this is saying, that with the Six of Ariel, is that be open to receiving an unexpected material miracle. Okay, or help from someone. Okay, so if you're looking to receive help from someone, maybe you've helped a lot of people, you've given a lot of money, you've given great advice to people, you've done a lot of nice things for people, and it just feels like your time has not come. It feels like, you're always pushed to the side. It seems like everybody else is winning and you just keep being on the losing end, or it just feels like nothing is moving and shifting into your life. So this is one of the blessings that Spirit does want you to know, that you are going to receive help. You may receive some material abundance here some kind of way. It could be through a paycheck. It could be through money. When it comes to Spirit, anything can happen. Okay? Please make sure that you keep a positive mindset, because I do see here that something is shifting here. Your material needs are going to be fulfilled. So that's one of your blessings, you guys. That's one of your blessings. Okay. All right. So also we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Ariel, and I'll read that for you. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. Okay, so some of you, if you have been out of work, you may receive a job, or you could receive a promotion if you're already currently working, or a change of a job. Maybe if you're looking to get out of your current position, you hate it, it's causing you a lot of problems, you got a lot of toxic coworkers there, you want to get out. Just know, if you see this message, that this is God's way of telling you or letting you know that you're going to be okay and things are going to shift and change for you, okay? You've got to continue to have that positive mindset no matter what it looks like, okay? Okay, so we have the card of, I believe this is Temperance, but it's called Solutions, and this is Archangel Zadkiel. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. All right, so some of you it's going to require some more time for your blessing to come, but it will come. So have faith and have patience. And while you're waiting expectantly for your blessing to come, just stay in gratitude. Live your life. Do what you can every day. Try to have a positive attitude as much as you can. No, and just have self-control. Do things in moderation. You know, take care of yourself. Some of you need to pray more. I'm sensing that you need to, you've slacked off on your prayers. It just feels like some of you may have stopped believing, or maybe it was something that you just kept praying for and it just felt like it was never going to happen. But we do have to realize that Spirit's time is different from our time. So, you know, when we pray for something, it may not be the exact right time for it to happen. There may be a series of things that has to happen before that prayer gets answered. So some of you have slacked off of that. Spirit is saying, have faith, continue to have faith, and know that it's going to work out. Okay? All right. So we're going to look at some of the money cards here and see what else is showing up. Expression. Open your heart and connect with others. So some of you, it's time to express yourself. When I see this card, I'm seeing that some of you need to, if you're looking to do some sort of working on the internet or being an influencer, it's time. Some of you are on the fence about that because you're overthinking yourself. You're over talking yourself. You're overthinking yourself, and you're thinking too much about it. Just put out a video. Just do it. Just do it. Whether people, you know, because you're afraid that people may judge you or they may not like what you have. That's okay. You know, we're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But whoever you reach, there's going to be an audience there for you. There's going to be people that understand what you're trying to say, and they love what you're trying to say. They understand you, okay? So don't be afraid to express yourself. Okay, so we have the last card that I'm going to pull from Spirit, and it's called Celebration. Beautiful. All right, so kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyful future. All right, you guys, some of you probably rolling your eyes and you're thinking, oh my God, we're in the middle of a war. We got all this crazy stuff happening. You hear every time you turn on the news, you hear all this crazy mess going on, and the hatred and the sadness, that's divisiveness that's going all around the world. Please know that change starts with each and every one of us. And all we can do is change ourselves. But once we change ourselves, that becomes a collective. So always just think positively, do the best that you can, even when it doesn't feel like, you know, it's paying off. Celebrate your life. I always tell everybody, do something every day that makes you feel good. I don't care what it is, whether it's getting a coffee, taking a bubble bath, talking to a friend, watching your favorite show. You need to enjoy every day that God has given you on this planet. Okay? You do. You need to enjoy every single day. It is so important for you to do that because you have a gift, and that's living in the present. And your ancestors and your family that's deceased, that has moved on, they're watching you, and they see the sadness, they see the depression, they see the despair, and they want you to have some sort of joy in your life, because days become weeks, weeks become months, months become years. And if you're living in sadness, if you're living in depression, you need to make some changes. You're going to get mental clarity about what to do. Okay? It's not always easy. Okay? It's not always easy to be joyful if you're in sad circumstances, but always know, trouble don't last always. But it is important because this is your life. You only have now. Enjoy it. That's what Spirit wants me to say to you. Enjoy it and make the most of your day every day. Enjoy it. Okay, go walk your dog, hug a turtle. You know, whatever it is that you got to do that makes you happy, by God, do it. Okay? All right, so these are the messages that Spirit had for me to give to you. I hope that you enjoyed these messages. I hope that these messages resonated with you. If you would like, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button and share as well. And thank you so much for tuning in today. You stay beautiful and you stay blessed.